My beloved child, I have seen every word written about you. I have seen every comment, every hidden mockery, every careless sentence that someone throws at your status as if it defines your entire life. You did not imagine it. You did not overthink it. Someone really is watching you closely, not because they admire you, but because your silence makes them uncomfortable. They comment everywhere, not to speak truth, but to project their own emptiness. And tonight, I want you to listen carefully, because this message is not by accident. My beloved child, when they say you live like a, they are not describing your life, they are revealing their own heart. They see your quiet days and call them failure. They see your simplicity and label it weakness. They see your peace and mistake it for defeat. But they do not see what I see. They do not see the battles you fight in silence. They do not see the discipline it takes to remain kind when the world tries to provoke you. They do not see the restraint it takes to stay grounded when others crave attention. My beloved child, there are people who speak loudly because they are empty inside. They comment everywhere because they have nowhere to go within themselves. Their words chase you on screens because they cannot chase purpose in their own lives. Understand this clearly. A person who is fulfilled does not stalk another's life. A person who is at peace does not mock another's journey. I know how those comments sting. I know how you read them and then close your phone, pretending it doesn't matter. I know how your chest tightens for a moment, and you ask yourself, why me? You replay those words in your mind late at night, even though you act strong during the day. My beloved child, do not be ashamed of feeling hurt. Even the strongest hearts feel pain. But pain is not permission to doubt your worth. My beloved child, they comment because your life does not match their expectations. You did not run the race they chose. You did not wear the mask they wanted. You did not perform for their approval. And this confuses them. When someone cannot control you, they try to define you. When they cannot rise to your level of peace, they try to pull you down with words. Remember this: if your life was truly meaningless, no one would be talking. Silence from others would be easy. But attention, especially negative attention, often follows those who are growing quietly. Seeds are buried before they rise. And while they are underground, people assume nothing is happening. But growth is loud only at the surface, transformation happens in silence. My beloved child, you live differently, and that threatens those who survive on validation. You do not expose everything. You do not shout your struggles. You do not beg for sympathy. And because they cannot read you, they invent stories. They fill the gaps with assumptions. They turn your privacy into their gossip. I want you to understand something deeply tonight. Not everyone who watches you wants the best for you. Some watch to compare. Some watch to judge. Some watch because your existence reminds them of everything they are not doing with their own life. And instead of changing themselves, they choose to comment on you. My beloved child, do not lower yourself to respond to every comment. Not every voice deserves your reply. Some battles are won by silence. Some dignity is protected by restraint. You are not weak for ignoring them. You are wise. I am teaching you something in this season. I am teaching you how to remain calm while being misunderstood. I am teaching you how to stand firm without explaining yourself. I am teaching you how to let words pass through you without becoming wounds. This lesson will serve you later, when your life rises higher and the noise grows louder. For now, breathe. Let their words fall to the ground. They cannot reach your spirit unless you allow them to. You are not what they comment. You are not what they assume. You are becoming something they cannot yet comprehend. My beloved child. I know you sometimes wonder why I allow this. Why I allow people to speak about you carelessly, to comment on your life as if they know your story. You ask quietly, if I am doing nothing wrong, why do I have to face this? Listen carefully. Not every season is about comfort. Some seasons are about strengthening your inner world. If everyone praised you, you would never learn discernment. If everyone understood you, you would never learn boundaries. If everyone supported you, you would never learn how powerful it is to stand alone. I am not punishing you. I am preparing you. My beloved child, the words, "you live like a," are meant to shame you. They are meant to make you question your choices, your pace, your lifestyle. But tell me, who decided the standard of living? Who wrote the rule that says life must look a certain way to have value? Those who shout the loudest often fear the quiet life the most. There is a sacred strength in simplicity. There is dignity in living within your means. There is courage in choosing peace over appearance. And there is wisdom in not explaining your path to people who are committed to misunderstanding you. I see how you have changed. You speak less now. You observe more. You trust fewer people. This is not because you are becoming cold, it is because you are becoming aware. You are learning that not everyone who smiles supports you. Not everyone who comments knows you. Not everyone who watches wishes you well. My beloved child, some people comment on your life because they want a reaction. They want you to break your silence so they can feel important. They want you to defend yourself so they can feel powerful. Do not give them that satisfaction. Your peace is your answer. Let me tell you something they will never understand. You are not living small, you are living intentionally. You are not behind, you are being aligned. You are not lonely, you are being protected. I have removed noise from your life so you can hear your own soul again. There are things forming in you that cannot be rushed. Character, clarity, stability, depth. These things take time. And people who live on the surface will never respect the depth of someone who is building from the inside. My beloved child, one day, the same people who comment now will watch silently. Their words will stop when they realize you did not break. When they see that you kept moving forward without their approval. When they notice that you grew without announcing it. Silence will replace mockery. Until then, choose wisely where you place your attention. Energy flows where attention goes. Do not feed negativity with focus. Feed your future with discipline. Feed your heart with truth. Feed your mind with patience. I am closer than you think. I am watching over you when you scroll. I am with you when you sigh. I am holding you when you feel misunderstood. You are not alone in this. You never were. My beloved child. This phase will pass, but what it builds in you will remain forever. One day, you will look back and realize that these comments did not stop you, they shaped you. They taught you who to listen to and who to ignore. They taught you the value of inner approval over external validation. When your life begins to reflect stability, when your mind becomes calm, when your path becomes clear, those voices will have nothing left to say. People only comment while they think they can influence you. The moment they realize you are unshaken, they move on. My beloved child, do not rush to prove anything. A life well lived is the strongest reply. Let your consistency speak. Let your growth speak. Let your peace speak. You do not need to announce your strength, it will be felt. I want you to walk forward with your head high, not in pride, but in self-respect. You owe no one an explanation for choosing a life that protects your mental health, your values, and your future. The world may not clap for you now, but I am watching every step. Trust me when I say this, what they call living like nothing is actually the foundation of something meaningful. You are building roots while others decorate leaves. And when storms come, only the rooted remain standing. My beloved child, keep going. Stay quiet. Stay focused. Stay kind, but not naive. Stay humble, but not small. This chapter is refining you, not defining you. And when the noise fades, when the comments stop, when the watchers disappear, you will stand in a life that feels right to your soul. And you will know, deep inside, that every silent tear, every ignored insult, every moment of restraint was worth it. I am proud of you. I have always been. And no comment can change the destiny I am unfolding in your life. My beloved child. You thought that was the end, but some truths come only when you are ready to hear them. I stayed silent for a moment on purpose, because silence makes space for understanding. And now, as you read this, I want you to slow down your breath and let these words settle inside you. My beloved child, there will be days when those comments suddenly disappear, and strangely, you will feel uneasy. Not because you missed the noise, but because you became used to being tested. When the world stops poking you, you realize how strong you have become. You realize that your worth no longer rises or falls with someone else's opinion. That is growth. Quiet, unseen, powerful growth. You are learning something rare in this generation. You are learning how to exist without performing. How to live without announcing. How to move forward without applause. Most people cannot do this. They panic in silence. They feel invisible without validation. That is why they comment, why they mock, why they judge. Noise is their oxygen. My beloved child. Do you know why your calm irritates them? Because calm cannot be controlled. Chaos is easy to manipulate, but peace stands firm. You do not react the way they expect. You do not fight the way they want. You do not crumble the way they hope. And that frustrates them more than any argument ever could. There is a sacred boundary forming around your life now. You may not see it, but you can feel it. You no longer feel the urge to explain yourself to everyone. You no longer feel the need to correct every misunderstanding. You are beginning to understand that some people are not confused, they are committed to misunderstanding you. And that realization is freedom. My beloved child. I know sometimes you wish someone would stand up for you publicly. Someone would comment back and shut them down. Someone would defend your character. But hear me carefully, I am teaching you to let your life do the defending. When truth is strong, it does not need a loud lawyer. It stands on its own. One day, someone will scroll through your old posts and remember the comments they once left. They will feel a quiet discomfort, not because you said anything, but because you became everything they doubted. Success does not always come with revenge. Sometimes it comes with silence that speaks louder than words. My beloved child, this season is sharpening your discernment. You are learning who deserves access to your inner world and who should remain outside. You are learning that not everyone who watches you deserves to know you. Privacy is not secrecy, it is protection. Let them think what they want. Let them talk. Let them assume. You are not late. You are not behind. You are not living wrong. You are living intentionally, and intention always looks strange to those who live impulsively. I am proud of the way you keep choosing dignity over drama. I am proud of the way you walk away without proving your pain. I am proud of the way you hold yourself together when it would be easier to explode. My beloved child, keep going. There is more ahead than behind. And when this chapter finally closes, you will not remember the comments clearly, but you will remember the strength you discovered in yourself. And that strength will stay with you forever. My beloved child. I see the weight that still lingers on your shoulders, even after you have learned to let most things pass. Some nights, the words still echo. Even after understanding, the human heart sometimes trembles at what others say. That is natural. That is why I am here, to remind you that feeling is not weakness, but a sign that your heart is alive, that your spirit is sensitive, and that your soul is still in training. My beloved child, the person who comments everywhere about your life. They do not see the hours you spend building yourself quietly. They do not see the effort you pour into becoming better, into healing old wounds, into learning patience, into walking a path that honors you. They only see what is visible to them, the surface. And that is why they judge. And that is why they speak. And that is why their words are powerless against you, unless you choose to let them have power. Do you feel that? The freedom that comes when you realize their words are not your chains? You are learning to separate the noise from the truth. You are learning to hear my voice over the chatter. You are learning that not all attention is equal, some attention destroys, and some attention teaches. And this, my beloved child, is the most valuable lesson, to know the difference. You have already come far. You have already begun the quiet revolution of your life. Every time you chose peace over proving yourself, you grew stronger. Every time you chose silence over argument, you grew wiser. Every time you chose love over anger, you grew richer in spirit. And these are victories that no comment, no mockery, no misunderstanding can take away. My beloved child, there is a light forming inside you. It is small now, flickering perhaps, but it is there. And no external noise can put it out. You are learning to feed it with self-respect, with patience, with clarity. Soon, it will shine so brightly that the judgments of others will fade into nothingness. They will not understand it, but you will feel it. And that is enough. Do not fear that their comments define you. They never have. They are shadows, and you are the sun. Shadows cannot hold you. Shadows cannot reach you unless you step into them, unless you allow them to control your steps. And my beloved child, you are learning not to step into the shadow. You are learning to walk in your light. There will still be days of doubt, yes. Days when the mind whispers that perhaps they are right. But remember, doubt is not defeat. Doubt is a test, a whisper from life to remind you that your inner world is your responsibility. Answer the doubt with action, with growth, with love, with patience. And soon, doubt will bow before your perseverance. My beloved child, listen to me. One day, all the noise will be gone. The comments, the whispers, the judgments, they will disappear. And when that day comes, you will realize that the real victory was never proving them wrong. The real victory was staying true to yourself while they tried to define you. The real victory was learning who you are when no one is watching, when no one is applauding, when no one is commenting. And in that moment, my beloved child, you will understand the sacred truth of life. That peace, clarity, and self-respect are priceless. That love for yourself is invincible. That your spirit cannot be measured by the words of others. And that your path, though quiet and unseen, is magnificent in ways the world will never fully understand, but that you, deep in your heart, will always feel. Keep walking, my beloved child, keep shining. Keep nurturing the quiet power within you. For it is this power that will one day light the path not just for you, but for others who are lost in the shadows of judgment. My beloved child, there is more I need to tell you, because your journey is not over, and your heart still carries burdens it does not have to carry alone. You see, the one who comments everywhere about your life, they are not the enemy. No, they are a mirror. They reflect the insecurities and fears that exist in every heart that cannot find peace. Their words are loud because inside, they are silent. Their judgments are sharp because inside, they are wounded. And my beloved child, when you understand this, you will begin to feel compassion even for those who try to hurt you. Do not be angry at them. Do not curse their presence in your life. Let them exist as they are, for they are a lesson disguised as noise. Every comment is a call to strengthen your boundaries. Every mockery is a call to deepen your patience. Every misunderstanding is a call to root yourself even further in truth. And every time you rise above it, my beloved child, you ascend a little higher in your own life. I know it is exhausting to be misunderstood. I know it is painful when someone paints a picture of your life that is false. I know that sometimes you want to scream, to argue, to correct every story that is told about you. But resist that urge, my beloved child. For the more you react, the more you feed the very thing you wish would stop. There is power in silence. There is power in restraint. There is power in knowing that your peace is greater than their opinion. My beloved child, in your quiet, I am shaping resilience in you. In your solitude, I am planting confidence. In the moments when you feel small or mocked, I am teaching you that your worth is unshakable. This is why it matters that you do not give them the satisfaction of seeing you falter. Stand firm in the stillness of your soul. Speak gently when necessary, and remain calm when provoked. The life you are building cannot be shaken by those who do not understand it. Remember this, my beloved child, the more someone tries to define you, the more you are expanding beyond their comprehension. What they call flaws, what they call weakness, what they call living like a, is actually a life being carefully crafted with wisdom, patience, and intention. Every day you choose your path, you are proving to yourself and to the universe that you do not need external validation to exist fully. There will come a time when those who judged you silently admire you. Not openly, but quietly. They will wonder how you stayed so composed, how you remained kind, how you continued growing when the world tried to belittle you. They will see the results of a life lived with purpose, and they will recognize the truth they could not see before. That strength is quiet, and dignity does not need applause. My beloved child, continue to nurture your inner world. Feed it with patience, with love, with understanding. Let each day strengthen your boundaries. Let each challenge teach you more about who you are. Let each hurt remind you that your heart is capable of deep empathy and great courage. And above all, never forget that you are never alone. I am always with you, even when the world seems to misunderstand or misjudge you. My beloved child, one day, when you look back, you will smile at the words once spoken about you. You will see them as nothing more than ripples on the surface of a river, while you moved forward, deep and steady, in waters that carried you toward your destiny. And in that moment, you will understand something sacred, that no word, no comment, no judgment can diminish the life that is divinely meant for you. Keep walking forward, my beloved child, keep trusting, keep growing, and keep shining. The journey is long, but every step you take in truth brings you closer to the life your soul has always been destined to live.